I'm done. Here it is. It says, the beginning of the gospel of Jesus Christ, Son of God. Your power and promise is in the name. If you know the right name, there's power in the name. I told you I ran into some of our members in Charlotte, and I ran into Michelle Phillips and her daughter, Albany Jazz. Michelle and Albany Jazz, they came down Thursday to witness President Barack Obama giving his speech. Now, you know what happened, all right? And that is we were supposed to have his speech in the stadium where the Panthers play, and so they had like 70,000 tickets they had given out. But because of bad weather, they made the prudent, wise choice to shift it indoors because they had to keep people safe. And so we moved indoors. That meant we went from a possibility of 70,000 down to 20,000. And so you had 50,000 folk who could not get in, who were already there. Michelle Phillips decides to come to the convention on faith. That's how she got there, on faith. Goes up to Howard, where Albany Jazz is going to school with Albany Jewel. They go to Howard, H-U-U. No. And so they go to get, so Michelle goes to get Albany Jazz, comes down to Charlotte, North Carolina. Again, 70,000 down to 20,000. 50,000 folk can't get in. Michelle ain't a delegate. Michelle has not been there all week. She just gets there on Thursday. And when she gets there on Thursday, on faith, watch this. She gets there, and when she gets there, they discover that the venue had changed, and there was no room in the inn. And when they discover that, they get into a conversation with the brother, and the brother starts talking to Albany Jazz, and Albany Jazz is asked by the brother, what school do you attend? You look like you're in college. She says, yeah, I go to Howard University. And the brother says, you go to Howard? I'm a graduate of Howard, and I went from Howard to Harvard, and I'm doing real well. And he said, you said the magic name. I do anything for anybody that went to Howard University. And so because you said the right name, you may not have any tickets, but you know someone with tickets. I'm going to give you, wait right here, I'm going to get you tickets. Albany Jazz and Michelle Phillips, they got into the arena when 50,000 other folk couldn't get in. Why? Because Albany said the right name. And y'all, if a brother will do that for Howard, I got another brother whose name is above every name. And if you just call his name, I got some good news. He'll open doors for you. He'll make a way for you. Do you know his name? I'm done. Jesus, Yeshua, Jesus Christos es Kyrios. Showing off my seminary training, ain't I? And watch this. It means literally Yahweh delivers. Yahweh saves. The I am saves. The I am heals. The I am delivers. The I am sets free. When you know Jesus, Yahweh, I am, gets into your situation, heals, saves, delivers, and sets free. Now, here it is. Your promise and your power in the name lets you overcome what you're in. Okay. I heard a variation on a story I've told y'all before on either the remix I got from this brother. It was real cold. He talks about this plane that developed engine trouble. Pilot comes out, and there were, 3 passengers. Passengers are, watch this, a preacher, old school preacher, a Boy Scout, and a rocket scientist. And the remix on this is the pilot says, listen, this plane's going down. I got some little kids, and it would be a tragedy if I die with this plane, so I'm about to jump off. But I got some good news. We do have parachutes. And bad news is it's only 3 parachutes, 4 of us. I'm taking 1. And he jumps off the plane. That leaves the rocket scientist, the preacher, and the Boy Scout. Rocket scientist said, you know what? My mind has been called a national treasure. As a matter of fact, I'm considered one of the most intelligent people walking the face of this planet. If I were to go down in this plane, It would be a devastating loss to all of science. And he took it and jumped off the plane. Jumped off the plane, the old school preacher said, young man, don't you worry about me. I know Jesus, and I'm going to be with him. I got more time behind me than in front of me. So you go ahead, take the last parachute. And the young Boy Scout said, preacher, chill out. Everything's all right, because the smartest man in the world just took my backpack and jumped off this plane. And the old school preacher shouted back, ain't that good news? I'll see y'all next time. But every now and then, I just want to say, ain't that good news? God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. Ain't that good news? God loves you more than you love yourself. Ain't that good news? God saves your soul. Ain't that good news? God raises up those who are down. Ain't that good news? Anybody want some good news? God loves you. Jesus died for you, but he didn't stay in the grave. Early Sunday morning, God raised him from the dead. I got just one more question. Ain't that good news?
Christian West Baptist Church.